She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry.
What up, MVP crew? It's your boy Rajay, back in the building with another video for you guys. Y'all, if y'all aren't a part of the MVP crew yet, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Hit it for your boy so that you can be part of the littest crew on YouTube. Make sure that you go ahead and like the video while you're at it. Like, really, stop what you're doing right now. Stop. Like the video. Alright, y'all, I apologize. It's been a minute since I posted. I know things have been like super crazy. Before we hop into this video, guys, if y'all live in New York, know that I do have a New York giveaway coming up. And the other giveaway that I keep talking about, the packages are on their way. It says that they should be here by the 30th. So that giveaway with the swimsuits and all of that is happening. Those packages are on their way, I promise you. So we're gonna get with that giveaway too. But the giveaway for New York, I guess I'll talk about that more when it gets closer to New York. But if you do live in New York, just know that I have something special coming up for you guys, because I'll be down there for a few weeks for my birthday or whatever the case is. So I want to do something while I'm down there, and I'm working with some people to make that happen. So be looking out for that if you live in New York. Alright, now that we got all the business stuff out the way, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Today I'm going to be doing a story time about an experience that I had with a female. Okay, so it's a little bit, y'all know how my story times are. They're always crazy. I'm not going to come at y'all with a story from my life if it just doesn't seem entertaining or significant. Okay, so for this story time, we actually have three characters. We have me, which is me, of course, Rajay, like the one and only. And then we have, I'm just gonna use her real name just because I don't know what she's doing with life or where she's at or she's even still alive. I don't know. So me, Tammy, her name is Tammy, and the other person, I'm not going to say his name just because, we'll call him Jay. I'm not going to say his name just because I'm not going to say it. Me, Jay, and Tammy. Tammy was what you call the neighborhood thought, I guess you can call her. So Tammy, I would call her like, you know how you had that one fast girl who was just doing way too much too early for everybody? That's what she was. If you had a PP, then you probably stuck it in her VirJJ. That's just the dead honest truth about it. Okay, so me and Jay, we used to hang out tough all the time. That was my ace. If you saw me, you saw Jay, and that's just how it went. Like, that was my ace. I love him to this day. Nobody knows who this, like, y'all ain't gonna know who he is, but I love him to this day. Like, that's my homie. I lived right here. This is my house. Then there was a house right here in between us, which was Susan Duzon. I remember her like Duhan. I remember her like I hated her dad. And then Jay lived here. So it was my house, his house, Jay's house, and then like 4 or 5 houses down, it was Tammy's house. So we all lived like legit like right there beside each other. We saw each other every day, all day. So me and Jay, we were chilling, and they were building new houses because where we lived at, it was like a new housing complex. They were building new houses like behind, like in like 2 streets behind our street. So it was just like, you know, the frames, or like some of them like had walls, but like the doors weren't, like there were no locks on the doors or something like that. So we were bad kids. We would always go into these houses and we would like break windows, throw rocks at the windows, like steal screws and tools and dumb things that, why? Like, why? I'm glad that I'm grown now, because it's like, why would I even do stupid stuff like that? Now, mind you, Tammy was, I sound so bad, but remember guys, this is me at like 15, 16, long time ago. Tammy was like, she looked like a little cockroach, is the best way to describe her. Like a cute little roach that you know, you don't want to squish because they're like a little cute little cockroach. That's what she looked like. She just wasn't my type at all. So Jay had brought it up to me that Tammy thought that I was cute and that she wanted to have sex with me or whatever the case is. At this point, I was still, having fun with my female companions out there, if you know what I mean. And it was more for me at that point of trying to remain straight, not even remain straight, remain what I gave off to society and what I gave off to my friends. Like, I was in sports all throughout high school, basketball, track. Like, I was like into sports all throughout high school, and through middle school. So I didn't want people to, look at me like,
I would look at this little faggot right here. Like, he getting fucked and thinking he gonna play on the team with us and da-da-da-da-da.
You know how kids can be at that age. So, literally, y'all, like, I used to fuck every female walking around just so people wouldn't think that I was gay or whatever the case was. Like, I used to, like, bang females out, like, all the time just to keep up with that reputation that, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm a ladies' man. That was me. So when he told me that Tammy wanted to hook up with your boy, whatever the case was, I was like, cool, I'm down with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit her up. So he texted her and, talked to her and told her what we were doing. I didn't have her number, so there was no way that I can text her. But he texted her and he was like, what you doing, pretty much what you getting into. This how old this was, y'all. Like, we were under the age, so we couldn't buy cigars. We used to smoke weed. Like, we used to build little pipes out of foil paper and like put the weed on the top and light it and make like a little bong and smoke it. So he was like, well, come smoke with us in an abandoned house. So he told her what abandoned house we was in. She came through to the abandoned house and we're like just smoking in our little thing or whatever. And then me being me, y'all know I'm like, I was also the little fast. I'm talking about her. I was a little fast little tramp out there too. So I'm like, hey Tammy, give me some head. And she kind of looked at me like,
Nigga, who you talking to?
but me at the age and the mindset that I was at then, if my homeboy just told me that you trying to fuck, then let's do what it do. Like, no need to waste time. Let's go ahead and get it done. Like, hey, can you give me some head? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm horny, like, give me some head. So she tried to play it off like she didn't want to do it at first or whatever the case was. Of course, eventually, she finally, got down. We're sitting on the floor, mind you, on all type of dust and wood shavings and whatever else is on that concrete floor, because it's like no wood floors or nothing in there. It's just literally like a concrete slab with like the bare minimum. So we're sitting on this hard ass floor. I'm laying with my back against the wall like this, and she laying down on the floor, and she topping me up or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to use words that won't get me demonetized, y'all. So just use your imagination and go with the words that I'm saying. Dang. She topping me up or whatever the case may be. And, it's feeling good. I got my eyes, like literally, y'all, because I'm high. I'm only like 15, 16 at this time. Super high. So I got my eyes closed. I look up. I see my boy Jay behind her. And he going to town, like, bam, bam, like literally, it was no type of foreplay, no, like, well, I would have ate her out anyway. I just think that's disgusting. And he's like in it to win it, y'all. Like, he's just stroking. Mind you, well, no, I can't say that, never mind. Okay, so I'm like, y'all, what is going on? This is wild. This is my first ever threesome, like, in my entire life. This is my first ever threesome. So he, getting her, and that's turning me on even more just because, of course, I'm bisexual at this point. I love what I'm seeing. I love looking at his thing go inside of her. At this point, y'all, I'm just like kind of here, like she's still topping me up, but I'm here like kind of looking. And the real hot thing about it was me and this person used to also mess around on the side. I don't know if I should say that because if anybody that I went to school with knows Tammy and the person that lives 2 houses down from me Anyway, we used to mess around on the side. I'm grown now, who cares, whatever. We used to mess around on the side, and so that's what made it even more hot. The fact that I'm seeing it, like we never like went all the way and had sex, but we used to like give each other head and jack off together and stuff like that. I actually know a lot of dudes right now who consider themselves straight, and they, experimented at that age, 12, 13, 14. That's just when boys experiment, so that's probably what he was doing. I don't think that the boy is gay nowadays. At that time, that's what made it hot for me, is the fact that we used to mess around, and now I see you over here banging this girl out. So anyway, so of course I had to get me some. He had these little lifestyle condoms in a gray pack. So I was like, hey, give me one of them condoms. They was like 3 in a little thing. So he ripped one off, and then he gave it to me. I put it on. I was in it, y'all. Like, I was in it to win it for at least a good 45 seconds. The condom broke. So by this time, he had already untook another condom off. So it was the one he had on at first, then the one I just put on, and then the condom that he just put on. So there were no more condoms. There was only 3 on the little thing. No more condoms. So I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I had a bag of candy, y'all. Y'all aren't gonna believe this, and I'm so ashamed for saying it. Like, a bag. I had a bag full of candy. I took the candy out, got the plastic grocery bag, put the grocery bag, like, literally over my, and then I proceeded to have sex with her with the grocery bag as a condom. I felt so ashamed. It was that serious. Like, I was young, I was dumb, and I was full of, you know what they say. It was literally that serious at the moment for me. I don't know what I was even thinking, like, using, that's so disgusting. Like, I was using a plastic bag as a condom. It worked. I don't have any kids and she's not pregnant. And I ain't got the STDs that she probably would have had if I would have fucked her raw. So it definitely worked. But just now looking back in retrospect, that is absolutely disgusting. I don't know what I was even thinking about doing that. So yeah, after that, then like, cause we used to look at pornos, and pornos back in the day, they used to be like vintage pornos. Like they used to be so rough. Like let's just say that, like, it was not like the pornos that we have today. So like, we used to want to do stuff that we would see in pornos and stuff like that. So when I was like about to nut, like I pulled the bag off my dick, cause I didn't have no condom. So I pulled the bag off my dick and I shot her in the eye, y'all. Shot her in the eye with my nut. She was crying, talking about it burned, all this and all that. We trying to wipe it out of her eye. Y'all, so this happened on a Saturday. Fast forward to Monday when we go back to school. We go back to school, this bitch has an eye patch over her damn eye. Like this. So I was like, let me see, like legit, like not like a pirate eye, like that goes around your head, but like it was like tape, and like the white Band-Aid thing over her eye. So I was like, let me see her eye. She pulled it off. Yo, I was so, like, her eye was so red, and it was red for like a few days. She didn't have any STDs in her eye or anything like that. But I guess just like the force of my sperm hitting her cornea at that speed and the angle that I was at, because she was kind of like here, and then I got on top of her and was like, da-na-na-na-na, boom. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it was all of that with how potent my sperm was. It's just her eye couldn't affect it, y'all, and it looked like she had pink eye literally for about a week. I was so embarrassed. I wasn't embarrassed, but because nobody knew about it. But well, I told a few people just because it was bragging rights. But not too many people knew about it, so I wasn't embarrassed. But it was a fun situation. I would never have sex with her again. After that, I never had sex with her again. But it definitely was a fun situation. Oh no, I'm lying. I actually did have sex with her again. Me, her, and Jay, we actually had sex again at her house, and her mom was out of town, and her mom's friend that was supposed to be watching us came home and almost caught us, and we had to hide in the garage until she left, butt naked in the garage. That was a crazy story, y'all. But anywho, this is my story time about the time that I had sex with a female. Females have great sex, mind you. Feels really good, y'all. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. Make sure that you guys go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching this video, y'all. Thank you for supporting your boy. If you're not a part of the MVP crew yet, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be part of the latest crew on YouTube. And remember, make sure y'all stay tuned for my giveaways that I have coming up. Make sure you tell everybody that you know to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Share me on Twitter. Share me on Instagram. Share me on Tumblr. Share me on LinkedIn. Share me on Facebook. Share me on MySpace. Share me on Black Planet. Share me on Christian Mingle. Share me on anything that you can think of to share me on, Pinterest and all. Share your boy videos so that we can spread the MVP crew and we can make it the latest crew, and I can just start giving back to y'all the way that I want to give back to y'all, because I'm so appreciative of the things that you guys do for your boy. The notification of the day today is going to go to Fine Ass Cinco. Thank you for being a loyal MVP crew member, and thank you for always leaving crazy ass comments that be having me over here dying laughing on all of my videos. You are the real MVP, and I salute you. So yeah, guys, like I always say, I rock with y'all the way that y'all rock with me, so continue to rock with your boy, and I'm about to get out of here. It's your boy Rod J, and I'm out. Peace.